Hi guys, it is Whitney. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you my unpopular Taylor Swift opinions. But I want to hear your unpopular opinions, so comment them down below. Honestly, it took me a really long time to find opinions that were actually unpopular. And without any further ado, let's get on with the video. I think Ready For It is the best opener. Not lyrics-wise, like not the best song. The best opener. Like, Ready For It is such a good opener. I mean, that's the reason it was such a good opener for the rep tour. Like, it is just an opener song. It makes everyone excited. Like, that being said, it is not my favorite song out of all the track ones. I just think it's the best opener. The openers for all the albums are Supergirl, Fearless, Mine, State of Grace, Welcome to New York, Ready For It, I Forgot That Existed, The One, and Willow. I think out of all of those, The One is the best. Honestly, or Tim McGraw. I really love Tim McGraw. I think it is top 3 on debut. It is so good. But Ready For It is the most iconic opener. It is so good. And she could not have chosen a better song for an opener. Okay, next is that I think Folklore is superior to Evermore. I love Evermore so much. But I don't think it compares to Folklore. Love Triangle of James, Betty, and August. Like, The Lakes is so beautiful. And oh my god, the lyrics of that song. Even though they're sister albums, Folklore stands out way more than Evermore. Okay, I think people dig way too far into the lyrics of Taylor songs and like trying to tie things all together of who the songs are about. She obviously doesn't like it when we try to figure out who it's about. So I'm like, why are we still doing that? Reputation and Folklore are my favorite albums. That being said, I don't think Reputation is her best album. It's just my favorite. Lyrically though, I think Folklore is her best album, but my favorite is Reputation. Okay, the beginning of Gorgeous, Gorgeous. That part, just like, was that necessary? I know it was Blake and Ryan's baby. To me, it just ruins the vibe of the song. You're like, why is there a baby talking in the beginning? Okay, Lover does not deserve the hate that it gets. Without that album, we would not have gotten Cruel Summer, Death by a Thousand Cuts, Cornelia Street, Still You'll Get Better, Daylight. I really love Lover, and I think Lover is one of the best songs she's ever written. I know it's one of her favorites she's ever written, and I think it's one of her best. I don't know. Okay, I think Delicate without the filtered voice in the beginning would sound so much better, and it would be way more cohesive with the song. I don't like the filter that was added to her voice in the beginning of that, but that being said, I love Delicate, and I think it's one of her best songs on Reputation. New Year's Day is a very good closer for an album like Reputation. Like the Please Don't Ever Become a Stranger, whose laugh I can recognize anywhere. Such a cute lyric, and it closes with it. It's so good. Closure is probably my least favorite song on Evermore, as well as Gold Rush. I loved Gold Rush at first, but I really don't listen to it that much anymore. I don't really like The New Girl at Home. It kind of sounds like a remix from like 2016 that you would find on YouTube. I don't know. I think it's fun to experiment, and I do think it sounds really cool. I do prefer the stolen version to the new version. I think Fearless has the best deluxe songs. I know that a lot of people don't agree with that, but like, we got so many good songs from the platinum version of Fearless. Superstar, The Other Side of the Door, Jump Then Fall. See, I kind of think the Fearless platinum edition is underrated. Like, Superstar is such a good song. I don't think it gets the recognition it deserves. I wrote down my track 5 ranking, and I think it'll be Unpopular. Said All Too Well, My Tears Ricochet, Dear John, The Archer, Tolerate It, Delicate, White Horse, All You Have to Do Is Stay, Cold As You. The new We and We're Never Getting Back Together. I don't like it. It's so different. Granted, we've been listening to Red for like 9 years, and We're Never Ever Getting Back Together is so iconic that we like know it so well. Like, it is engraved in our brains. So it just sounds so different. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, it's very different. I'm sure it'll grow on us, but I was really shocked when I heard it. It's Nice to Have a Friend is my least favorite on Lover. I think it's kind of boring. It might be like my least favorite out of all of her songs. It's Time to Go is superior to Right Where You Left Me. I love It's Time to Go. I think it's super underrated. I think the Bleachella era was really fun. Outfits we got from that era, so much fun. The Vogue photo shoot was so iconic. I liked it. The outfits we got from it were so good. Better Than Revenge is such a good song. And the So Much Better Yeah at like the end, and I hope she re-records it exactly how it is on the stolen version. Like, imagine how iconic. Oh my god. The Best Day is one of her most emotional songs. I love The Best Day. Like, I love it. Haunted acoustic does not compare to the original Haunted. The build-up in Haunted is like what makes the song, and the acoustic just completely takes away from that. Like Haunted on the Speak Now tour with the... so good. On the same note, Back to December acoustic also doesn't hit the same or compare to the original Back to December. I only fell in love with 50% of the Fearless vault tracks. There's 6, and I only actually liked Mr. Perfectly Fine, You All Over Me, and That's When. And the other ones, I'm just like they're good. They're just... Lover merch was so bad, and I really didn't buy any merch in the Lover era because I hated all of the shirts. The shirts especially were so bad compared to Reputation. Like, to go from Rep to Lover merch, like, I think Wonderland is her worst deluxe track out of all of them. Lastly, for my opinions, I think Delicate music video is actually really good. I've seen so many people hating on it. They're like, it's just weird and boring. I'm like, how can you see that music video and be like, that's boring? I don't get it. That was like my favorite music video when it came out. I was like, this tops all the music videos for me. But now I still think Look Away Made Me Do It is at the top. Anyways, those are my opinions. I actually asked you guys on Instagram to send me some of your opinions. So I'm gonna read some of those off and I'm gonna tell you what I think about them. Stay 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 is actually a really good song and deserves better. 100%. Stay 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 got so much hate. I feel like ever since Red Taylor's version came out, it has like a new appreciation. Fearless is low-key overrated. I don't know if you mean the song Fearless or the album Fearless. Talking about the song Fearless, no. So beautiful. It makes me like nostalgic. It's literally everything. There's a reason why it won Album of the Year at the Grammys. Should have said no, should have had a music video. Out of all the songs on debut, I would also say Should Have Said No, should have had a music video. Sad, Beautiful, Tragic is top 5 on Red. 100%. 100%. Lyrically, that song is so amazing. The build up, the bridge, oh my god, distance, timing, breakdown, fighting, silence, turnarounds, office tracks. River Winter is the best Red vault track. As of right now, I think I agree. I've been listening to that song so much, but also Nothing New with Phoebe Bridgers is so good. Folklore over Evermore. As you know, I agree. Definitely. Red vault tracks over Fearless vault tracks. I agree 100%. Lastly, Folklore isn't that good of an album. Girl, I disagree so much. Lyrically, this is her best album. Folklore is so good. I don't know how anyone could say otherwise. Like, how can you hear August and like My Tears Ricochet, The One, Cardigan, Betty, Invisible String? How could you hear those songs and be like, this just isn't that good of an album? And lastly, I Forgot That You Existed is good. I agree. Recently, I stopped being friends with a very, very close friend of mine. We're no longer friends, and I Forgot That You Existed really just said everything I needed to say about that friendship. I really like that song, so agree. Anyways, that is my video for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this didn't make anyone too mad. These are just my opinions. Comment down below which ones you agree with. Okay, I'm done. Instagram's down below. Subscribe. I make Taylor Swift content like every week. And I will see you next week with a new video. Love you. Bye.